Down the tubes.
Does it still do that? Does it still do that thing where you can't hear us when the intro's going on?
No, it hasn't been that way for a long time.
Oh, great. That's good. I coughed so hard earlier, I pink socked my throat.
Yeah. Well, we weren't coughing. We were screaming at each other. We were
screaming so much, screaming at each other earlier, doing like primal and stuff.
Fuck me. What were we yelling?
Get the fuck out.
It was like,
get the fuck out.
Oh, get fucked.
Oh, get fucked. Get fucked.
And getting stanced.
I think I coughed up like a piece of my throat.
I kind of, it's weird, you know. Oh, it's not gonna work.
You got some cord noise on your dickies.
Oh.
You're recorded on your dick. There you go.
Oh.
Give yourself some slack.
God. Wow.
Maybe just go under your leg.
I might want to choose to move.
You might.
Anyways, we were screaming, and I found out that you can be much louder than I can. My ceiling is pretty low.
You think I'm like one of those like sleeping kind of sleeper guy, where like you don't think I'm loud, but
well, you're constantly loud. I don't know. I mean, you're usually the loudest person in the group, but yeah. I don't know why I find it. I don't think that equates.
I guess that is true.
You have a lot of volume, but I guess I didn't think that equated to like you had a high ceiling. But you do. I guess it's because you're constantly using that muscle, like when you're just talking about something in private.
I'm just a loud
screaming.
Bastard. Yeah.
You're like screaming about something really personal with your buddies.
Just at a grocery store.
Yeah, Jack's got a high volume ceiling. You know that? This guy can scream.
Like he can get wicked loud?
He can get loud as hell. Yeah. And also, he's got a mean stance when he gets stanced.
Yeah, I can produce like a pretty rock-bodied stance.
A rock-bodied stance. Yeah, you look like a fucking just like a gorilla, dude. You look like a gorilla.
You look like Northman.
You look like a
Northman-esque.
You look like a northern gorilla.
Like the biggest compliment a man can give to another man is that you look like the Northman.
You look like a blasted Northman gorilla.
You look like the Northman and then also his girlfriend.
Thank you.
In the movie. I like calling it his girlfriend. For some reason that's
Which one is
you
that?
think people said that in the medieval ages?
Like, this is my girlfriend?
Like before, like if you just met someone recently, do you think they said girlfriend?
No, they probably said partner.
They probably said like, this is my wench. They probably said, me lord. This is my significant other.
Yeah, this is my SO. This is my SO.
My SO, me lord.
She's got the plague.
Yeah, Swim's SO imbibed like poison recently, and I was wondering if anybody else has gone through this.
Oh, yeah. They're on a medieval forum.
But since it's like medieval, like only rich, it's kind of like the early internet here. It's like only people in sort of empowered classes can get on. So it's all like lords being like, mine butler poisoned mine SO. Swim.
It's a bunch of butlers poisoning.
Swim licked toad. What am I in for?
Yeah, you're just on the forum and all the S's look like F's. All the lowercase S's.
Swim.
It would be like
all
F.
Old English.
It'd be like Swim.
Swim went like to a cave and inhaled ergot. What kind of trip am I in for? In for.
Thine is not a witch.
What kind of trip am I in for?
Thine is not a witch.
Thine is not a witch. We get Old English. We get it.
Thine only imbibed ergot.
One of two people in my household have all died for some reason.
Normal Tuesday. Having a normal one. LOL.
I feel like something's going. I feel like something's going around. 1 in 2 people I know is dead.
Anyone heard of this crazy plague from somewhere else? I heard they're locking down the kingdom for 2 weeks.
I would kill myself if they locked down the kingdom for any longer than a month.
Isn't it like in the Black Plague? Didn't like 70% of people die in Europe or something?
I thought it was 50%.
50%. Oh yeah,
one of two.
Those are big numbers.
That's ham, dude. Imagine if COVID happened and it was half of everyone died.
Yeah.
Well, half of
because
everyone
what ended up happening was fine and not that big of a deal.
Yeah,
half of everyone did die.
Half of everyone did die inside.
I'm still dead inside.
It did kind of destroy my life.
Yeah, it ruined my life too.
Yeah. It ruined people's lives. It's crazy.
Yeah. I'm trying to come back from it. It's fucking tough.
I was on track to get forklift certified.
Yeah.
We talked about that?
In a way, it kind of
have
saved
we talked about that yet?
Kind of saved your life.
Yeah, you would have been
Depends-
locked into a malicious
It
pattern.
really depends on your perspective.
Dude, it really messed my life up. I couldn't get forklift certified and do that for 2 years, so it was like really hard for me to not
2
be a
years,
forklift
try
driver.
30 years.
You think you would have driven forklift for 30 years?
No, there's no way.
I was gonna say, dude,
There's
your
no
job
way.
history, you like a change up.
More like Riven Porklift.
yeah, there's no
You
way.
guys ever
I
play
like a radical
Riven?
shift.
You guys ever play the game Riven? Remember that game?
Was that like a kind of like Myst?
Yes. Yeah, it was the sequel.
Myst?
It was the sequel to Myst.
Do you remember Myst?
No,
He's too fucking young.
I'd see it in Target.
He's a little fucking.
Isn't it point
chowder.
and click?
It's for
You gotta quit this. I'm
Myst
so
is-
young
it's-
shit. Well, this is
you
what
are
crazy
young.
is that we're like
You
the
are
same
young.
age.
No, you're not.
You're not. And
You're
also,
young.
this is
Fuck
what you were
you. We
doing.
are,
This is
dude.
what you're
No.
doing when we were playing Riven. You're like, oh, Dad, can you get the poo out
Brendon,
of my diaper?
Brendon, you're 23, right?
I'm 25.
No, you're not. You're 23.
I don't know. I think you might be 20. I thought you were 23.
How old are you? Are you the same age as Jack?
Yeah.
I like you because
So you're both
young.
42.
Try 30, 35.
Brendon, Riven's this
You will
game.
be.
Riven's
Think
this,
about 35.
Riven's this game where
I'm
you're
fine
like,
with it.
you don't see yourself and it's first person and you like click through these landscapes and it's like a puzzle game.
Yeah.
And the soundtrack is fucking sick on it. It's like, you
Have you shown me the soundtrack? Maybe you haven't, but what? Should we just pull it up and listen
should,
to
yeah.
We should listen to
Riven
a track right
soundtrack?
now. Riffing,
I remember
ripping.
my dad got it for
We should
the,
just play it in the background while we talk.
my dad got it for the Gateway.
Oh fuck.
Yeah,
And,
this dude, the Myst.
it
and
was so hard.
All those kinds, they're hard, and also
I couldn't
they're
do it.
shitty.
I couldn't
and,
beat it.
Uh,
I couldn't get past it.
I
at
got-
a certain level.
I got mine. I think my I don't know if I've talked about my uncle before, but he's sort of like
Yeah, let's get that back on. Thank God.
my uncle's kind of like a well, I'm not gonna. Anyways, he got.
What's going on?
I don't want to besmirch my uncle, but
You shouldn't.
he
Never besmirch an uncle.
He got me Myst for like the PC, and it's like, it's like a much older. Myst is like something that people much
Oh, wait.
older than us play.
I have to fix something.
This is like a game that like 50, 60-year-olds were into when it came
Yes,
out.
like sci-fi
Some,
guys
like-
and shit.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
stoned sci-fi guys. Back
Really-
when like you were,
Ripped stone sci-fi guys
Back
reading
when, like-
heavy metal and playing Riven.
back when like collecting pewter figurines was like the thing to do.
It's so hard. I remember this one like part where it's this big rusted out building that I was in. That's just where I got stuck last. I played it like 100 times trying to get past that one fucking level. And I was like, oh, do you climb under this fucking door?
Well,
No.
It's like Myst 2, right? Where the sequel to Myst. Well, okay.
There you go.
So you get stuck for sure. I remember getting stuck in this like sky like room. It's like all
Yeah.
steampunk. It's all steampunk.
It's all steampunked out.
But it's like okay. Yeah, baby. Yeah, it's all like steampunked out and there's no animated characters. You're just clicking around
There's
in,
no
like,
one there.
a
right?
shitty room. No,
No,
well then
but-
you talk to someone, it's live action. It's like filmed. Like there's cutscenes that are filmed. They're not animated cutscenes.
Dude, I could put it to myself. That's how you say that. I could put it to myself that I never got to a cutscene. Like
I remember
it was so
watching-
hard for me that I didn't even.
Dude,
'cause I
it
don't
was
remember
crazy.
cutscenes. I don't remember any other characters. I remember just. I thought you were just alone and you're the only one trying to get through this like
I remember cutscenes where it's
place.
like
This
it's
is
like
such a
shitty
cool
acting.
idea for like a part
It's
of
like
the
really
show. Is like
shitty
we
acting.
just try to remember something that
It
people
is such a
either
bad-
know about
yeah.
or not know about.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
And then wasn't there like a part where
this is
Well, you
super
couldn't look up a
boring. We get it.
walkthrough. You couldn't
Yeah.
look up a walkthrough back then in
You
those
didn't-
days.
Oh, okay. I thought you were trying to get on.
I'm
You're
making
like,
a mark of
well,
where you're going to
someone-
edit this out.
Someone couldn't know. There's a tick in the audio.
I heard that too. I
Audio
think Jack did it.
You think so?
Yeah, you moved
Yeah, well, you look
all
just
hard.
like squeeze the living shit out of the cable.
No, I think.
You're just a strong boy, dude. I mean, seriously, ripping strong.
I've been doing my workouts.
Yeah,
Yeah, my
the
Chris,
Kegels.
my Chris
For the
Heria
pee-
workouts.
Oh my god.
The Kegels for the peeing.
Oh my god.
The Pegels.
My
They're called
Kegels.
P Kegels.
Do
She's
you know about this?
I was doing Kegels the other day on a road
She's
trip.
got a red
and
head.
Oh,
I
this
thought,
guy's
man, this
back.
is gonna increase
Redhead fan number one.
This is gonna increase my pee holding like up at least 5 minutes.
Yeah, do you know about this? He's flexing he's trying to flex his muscles.
Are you
to try-
you're exercising Kegel on the reg?
To see if I can go to stop peeing so much because I pee all the time.
But
How? You know what I'm curious?
Kegel isn't what
You think-
keeps peeing, is it?
I feel
Isn't
like
it your
so-
bladder? It's a combo.
I'm trying to flex my whole bladder,
Yeah.
my whole sitch.
Well, wait, you know what? Yeah, because if you have a weak pelvic floor, you like piss yourself. That's like a thing.
Right.
Did you come to this conclusion
I'm
because
basically incontinent.
Did you come to this conclusion because you don't shoot big ropes, or that you had a low?
You do shoot further if you get a stronger Keg. I think that's
Yeah.
That's
so.
interesting.
yeah, well, you get that muscle going, or you just and you just shoot it out.
Yeah, I'm not like a star shooter. I'll say.
You're a
not-
burbler.
That's
Like
not
one of those
it's
little
like-
fountains that has a ball and it's like the water's coming up all slick over it.
It's not like that, but it's not. It's definitely not. It's like in between the two. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I heard that
I get like
it comes out and it coats your whole dick in like 360 equal in all directions. It just like
You heard that?
It's
Yeah.
perfect.
Where'd you hear that?
forums that I go on.
Who's giving out
I heard that
info?
too. I heard it comes out perfect all around the head,
Thank you.
and
For saying
it coats the head.
She
it
was
coats,
a redhead.
It coats thine head.
I was 22. I had met her in fall that year. Little did I
She's
know.
on a medieval bodybuilding forum about
Medieval
ropes.
bodyboard. Bodybuilding.com, but the medieval
Medieval
bodybuilding.com. It's this. They have all the same websites. Is mine bicep wicked, sir?
on Zine SARMs.
I've been
can't
having my
fucking- I
knave
can't-
order me SARMs from the Crusade front lines. Is this a positive?
I've been doing inverted press.
This is nice. This music's nice.
With my slave as a table.
I've been having my scribe act as a table for me to do inverted press. Is this proper form? And then it's like a drawing,
I like
but
medieval.
it's scanned.
I like
Like it doesn't really make sense.
I like medieval bodyboarding though.
Yeah,
too.
that sounds pretty cool.
Medieval skimboard.
Those people, they had no idea about waves yet. At least the
Yeah.
Europeans.
They didn't have a
They had
big
no
Now,
idea.
what do you mean by that?
They didn't know that you could ride the wave. That you
Okay,
could be
because I was
one.
going to say they had waves in
It-
Europe, but they didn't
They
know that
had
you
them.
could ride them.
They never thought like,
But
oh,
no
that
one
would be
accidentally
sick.
body surfed in Europe. I guess
Ancient
no one
Hawaiians,
swam, right?
dude.
No one swam because they didn't
I
know
think
how.
they-
Is
The
that a thing?
Hawaiians.
I think
man.
the ocean was viewed as like a terrifying and frightening place.
Whereas now we know it's awesome and not dangerous at all.
Now we know it's sick and it's
Well,
totally
Now we
chill.
all have
terrible.
hubris.
It's safe.
Now we're full of hubris, and we're like, "Well, my kid took 2 swim lessons. I'll
Yeah.
just send him into the ocean.
Yeah.
Have fun, Tim. He's in swim trunks. He's dead.
I've
he
been-
gets fucking undertowed out to sea. You lose your
I've
son
been
forever.
rocked so many times by the ocean where I'm like, that easily could have turned bad.
like
I literally-
broken your neck. I feel
Just
that way.
just
when
drown.
like,
No, just drowning. It's easy to drown when you're being like held down.
Oh yeah.
By
Big
a
sets
person.
when big sets are coming in.
I've been
big set.
I've
Big
done a
sets.
crash on like a
Big
very
sets
small
coming.
wave.
Close
It felt
periods.
Like, man, that,
Quick periods.
it's like tosses me around and it's like I could have like just broken my neck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
I,
you get out and you're like, my day's all ruined. I feel all I hurt. I'm hurting all bad.
Yeah.
I got knocked in one time by like I liked boogie boarding, and then one time I just mistimed a big wave and it just like sent me deep under the water, and I was like, I don't really want to do that again ever, probably.
Yeah.
And you quit. that
Yeah, I
day.
was like, that's all right.
Yeah, that's fair. That makes sense.
I just wasn't as motivated to try because I was frightening to have happen.
I think the last time I went, I got handled by the
You
Mother
get
Ocean.
handled. What I'm saying is that what's so funny is that we know the ocean handles you, and yet most people are like, I'll just go in it. Like most people probably don't think too much about it
Why should they? I mean,
because
they're
it's
fine.
dangerous. But also they shouldn't, because you should be strong-willed.
Have you ever run across a freeway?
Sam's kind of opening up a new avenue on the pod. We haven't done a lot of phone. We haven't done a lot of using the phone on the pod.
I haven't done. I just thought. I
Most
think you
of us.
did a minute ago.
Sam can do whatever he wants.
I'm sorry. I just got a weird text.
Uh-oh.
What did it say?
I was just from like a random number about some business opportunity to watch pets or something.
Is it lucrative?
Probably not. I mean, no, probably not. It's just a bad hustle.
Well, it's a couple weeks later. Did you make a bunch of cash off your gig?
yeah, man. How was that? How
did
was
you
that?
triple, quadruple,
Script.
turn that
anything?
$8 into 1,000? Did you go after it?
What's your cash count?
No, I'm still working on it, actually, that same one.
No. Okay.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
So you've been working on it for a while now.
Yeah, I was trying to do the best job I can possibly do.
What do you think that averages out to per hour? What you're getting paid?
Probably like
Yeah, you're like
Zero,
16
zero,
hours deep, so
zero.
it's like
.016 or something.
0.016 cents an hour.
But I do have some scripts from earlier in the pandemic. I wrote some porn scripts that I sold on Craigslist.
This is good music for that too.
Yeah, I thought maybe you guys would want to read them.
We're not gonna get banged for this, right?
No, most stuff we'll get removed,
banged out.
doxxed.
Okay, cool.
Doxed removed.
You guys want to read my porn scripts? You guys could play the characters.
Oh sure.
I was hoping you could do that.
I mean, they can't take the audio from us.
Yeah, we just have to keep talking over it, and we'll be fine.
Talking over ourselves, saying porn.
There's two of them.
No, this.
There's two of them.
The music, the licensed
we'll
music.
get dinged for this. Big.
Okay.
It just means we can't monetize it, which we aren't worried about right now anyway. We can play as much copyrighted shit as we want, really.
Okay, so there's only obviously 2 characters in them.
Why do I have 2? Oh,
There's two different scripts.
Are you off book?
Yeah,
Jack?
I know. There's only 2 characters, so I was gonna have you guys choose a character that you
won't
want
do
to play.
stage or anything though? Is there stage in porn script?
Oh, you know what? I could get my laptop and I could do this.
Okay,
there
why don't
is
you
a
get
little bit of
stage?
that. Yeah. Be right back.
It's honestly my least favorite part of when we hang out with Jack Seuss makes us read porn. Oh hey, he makes us read like creepy shit.
Yeah.
Creepy
He
stuff.
makes us read West Fantasy.
He's like, guys, wouldn't it be fun?
What are you guys saying?
Just that we are looking forward
you
to
excited?
reading porn. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks. Cool.
You should maybe fill people in. I mean, you didn't just write these on spec. It was a gig.
Yeah. Well, it's like as a writer in LA,
You have to write porn.
you have to
Everyone
write
does.
porn. So I was like, man, I guess I'll do some of that. I found a guy on Craigslist that needed a fast turnaround. So let me see here.
Here's a question. Did writing this porn... Well, wait, can you talk about that guy and the Craigslist ad a little bit? Because that was pretty funny.
Well, yeah.
The whole situation. Because we have a theory, Sam. Are you aware of the theory?
What?
Doing a little bit of
What's the
wiggle.
theory? I was about to go get a beer.
Oh my god. Jack and I had a theory that because he found this gig where this guy on Craigslist was offering to pay people to write porn scripts, but it was all fly by night and cash. And the theory is that like it's just for him to read and jack off to.
Yeah, yeah.
Like he doesn't actually make
No, I
it.
remember that. Yeah, yeah. And he never contacted him again, which is kind of.
Yeah,
He paid
absconded.
him, but he never talked to him again, which is pretty interesting.
Kind of feel like maybe he got his money's worth.
Now you're kind of, it's cool because now you're the one who's kind of like, you're just doing a left talk.
Well, I'm trying to go get a beer, and I'm not paying
Okay,
much
all right,
attention.
you're punishing me. No, I get it.
No,
man.
I'm not punishing you.
Dude, you're pissed. I can't do this. I didn't want to go down this road. Get out of here. Grab the beer. Hey, grab me one too out of that, the Bud Light.
It's not gonna be very cool.
Dude, Jack, this is why I hate when Sam comes over because he's always like making us drink. So he's like pressuring us into drinking.
Yeah, I know. The thing is, I'm in rehab.
I know. I've been sober for like 2 years.
Did you fall off
Here's
the
what's
wagon?
crazy. We were joking, but I'm serious. Like I only drink when Sam comes. In recent memory, I've only drank when Sam comes down because he's like, you know what? This is true. Because we started as a joke, but earlier he said he was like, you have to drink. He did.
Yeah,
he
we made
literally
that
said
plan
those
when he
words.
was coming down.
like ice cubes? It's not very cold.
Bud Light on ice. Yeah, that sounds classy. I'll do that.
Oh my God, Sam and I created an Anheuser-Busch product.
Oh yeah, I wish we had a mock-up for that.
It'd be easy to make.
Maybe I'll insert that here.
Insert mock-up after we talk about it. Jeez.
It's kind of on you. You were going to talk about that guy.
Oh yeah. Well, there's nothing to say other than that. Like.
Okay, great.
He just made a.
Oh, awesome. Nothing to say? No, that's good. That's good for the pod.
There's a Craigslist ad that it said it needs like short, fast turnaround porn scripts, XXX porn scripts. I was like, okay. So I remember I wrote something for him. He's like, whoa, that's way too like scene heavy, way too
much scene.
Yeah, way too action heavy. You're gonna get a lot more dialogue.
That was the one where it's like the redhead and she's like, it's the male guy or something.
No, that's the one. That's
one of these.
That's one I got.
Oh,
here.
great. What was the one that was too much?
I lost it. I don't know what it was, but it was like
fucking hilarious, dude.
it was just me describing them like fucking and stuff. And then he didn't like that. He wanted me have more dialogue.
Oh. So when he said it was too
More
scene
action.
heavy, it
Yeah.
was too much detailed on the sex.
Yeah, too
He
much
wanted
action.
more story.
Yes.
He wanted more story.
Yes. He wanted more written dialogue. He wanted more build up and more story. And I was like, oh, geez, dude. Okay. And so I went back in the lab and I produced something I thought was good.
That looks really
It looks
good.
so good.
That looks really good.
It's like Chardonnay.
Check that
on
out,
ice,
folks.
man.
That's my Bud Light in
You
a
like-
big.
I thought
in
you liked a
dirty,
lot of head.
The jar's dirty too.
All of your guys' cups.
You seen this?
That's
It's
the
dirty.
least dirty cup I could find.
Yeah,
that is the least dirty.
They're all
cup
like
I could find.
smoothied out, and that's my fault because I try to
Just
clean
scrub
them.
stuff.
You gotta scrub it,
You gotta scrub it, and I don't.
dude.
Stuff in the beer.
No, it's
No.
okay. It's okay.
What are you talking about?
There's
That was
nothing-
the cleanest one I could find.
It's
Look, Sam, I'm not blaming you. I'm not
Dude.
saying you did anything wrong. I'm just saying that
I'm
it's
just
literally
saying-
slurred
I
in
was
the
like-
beer.
Rifling through the
nothing on
From
the
the
cupboard.
cup.
I was
no,
rifling.
no,
I'm looking at black crap in there.
no, it's on the walls of the cup.
It's
is.
in the phone. There's a black thing in the phone.
I want to use the moment to
Throw it
say
out.
that
I don't care. You guys.
Sam and I came
Why
up
are
with
you
a new
mad?
beer.
I don't even
I'm
get
not-
why
I'm just-
you're angry.
Because Jack should scrub those. He should scrub those. They're all. Every cup is
We just
smoothed
don't
out.
use the jars all the ways for like drinking. Sometimes we use them for activities.
I couldn't find.
Smoothie activities.
I couldn't find normal cups though.
Big smoothie
it's probably like
activities.
chia seeds. I'm now realizing.
No, it's smoothie
It's healthy, yeah.
particulate.
Okay.
That it didn't make
Thank
it
you.
off the side of the cup.
Didn't make it. Well, I guess I'll
No.
just drink it and hope it wasn't
I'm
like
sorry.
fucking botulism or something.
No, you're good.
No, I'm kidding. It's not that.
I
I thought botulism would be a bigger deal.
I really looked for the cleanest one.
Dude, Sam, you got to get over this, dude. It's not you. You did everything right. It's not your fault. It's just funny that the Bud Light's
It's
in
dirty.
a big jar, and that the head was 75% of it, and that there's also dirt in it. That's
Well,
funny.
a big head on
by
the
You said
itself.
Bud Light.
you
That's
wanted.
funny.
You said you liked big head.
Yeah, I said I love a huge foamy, and then what's good about the big head too
It's
is that then
calming
when it
down.
goes away,
Well,
it's
the ice
flat.
is gonna melt into it too,
Right,
to make
and then
it
the
nice.
beer's flat
much
after the
lighter.
big head because all the CO2 just goes out.
Those are. This is pretty old. It's a pretty old Bud Light, anyways. It's probably flat to begin with.
She was 58. I was 22. We knew it was wrong, but she was redheaded. Redheaded, a 4-part series by James Patterson.
What was I gonna say?
This music is so. Did you know she was 14 when you were texting her, John?
No, but she was redheaded, man. Come on.
It's Chris Hansen talking to Chris Hansen.
To catch,
It's two Chris Hansens.
it's to catch a predator with this
Did
music.
you know that? Did you know that she was 16 when you were texting her? Well, I had a pretty good idea, didn't I? Chris, have a seat. You have a seat.
How about you have a seat?
How
I'm
about
already
you have a
sitting.
seat? Owned.
Got him.
You
All
want
right.
pizza? Well, there is none.
Are these chat logs
cops
from
on the
you?
side.
What about these ones from
Those
you?
guys always hit cook. They're always eating cookies when he comes in.
You know what?
yeah, they're a little
They're like,
infantilized in every way.
I made cookies, and then she disappears, and then they're like,
I totally forgot that a
I don't
part of
think
that
she
show.
actually comes out with the cookies, does she? She just leaves and says she's
What
gonna
if
go
that
get
was the
cookies.
moment that the pedo news, like he walks in, he sees her, like, I'll be right back. I made cookies. And you just can tell that they're like Chips Ahoy on like a plate.
yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
she didn't make cookies.
Oh fuck, dude.
They all, you see it when they try. I love when they try to leave
Yes.
to flee the scene.
Yeah, and they just get fucking.
They got it
just
now.
get shredded.
Here's
They
the-
just get.
I remember specifically, we've all watched that show a couple times, you know, bigger when we were younger too.
Yeah,
and I feel
definitely.
like I remember
I liked
an
it when I was a
episode,
little kid.
a real thing
Yeah.
that happened.
Yeah.
That
It's
I
like
will
sixth
always
grade.
remember is one where the guy shows up and Chris Hansen's talking to him, and the guy was deaf in real life, verified. They say that it's true in the show. He was deaf, and so he's going like pointing at his ears and stuff.
That's Hollywood bullshit.
And Chris Hansen's like tiny. He's like, and so the guy walks out. Check this out, dude. So they cut to the exterior shot, and he's just walking. And then the cops start running at full speed behind him, and he just doesn't hear him because he's deaf. And they just like football tackle him, like just 0 to 60 to the ground. This deaf guy.
That's wild.
It's
And
all
it's like,
smoke and
sure, he's a
mirrors
pedo.
Hollywood, dude.
Sure, he's a pedo, but he's deaf, man. Let it go.
I heard that show.
Let it go for one guy.
That show is fully scripted.
You can't let it go once. He didn't do anything.
You heard that it was fully scripted?
It's a fully scripted show.
Is that true?
Really?
Yeah, even
No way.
yes, the pedos are even just actors.
God, who
I
would?
wish
who would
that were
choose-
true because
Yeah.
it's disturbing. The show is very frightening.
Yeah,
It
it's
is
weird.
frightening. It's crazy. There's guys on there that had been. Do you guys remember like return guys? Guys that had been busted before by them.
That's
what?
a thing.
And they like get out.
That was a thing. Yeah.
They do a dive and they get out and they're like, back to. Here's what's so crazy about that. It's not so crazy that someone would be a repeat offender pedo, but the fact that they could have that happen to them, and then do it again is how would you not every time be like, I probably shouldn't use.
This reminds me.
The
of
guy
5
was
years ago.
the
when
guy
I
who
went to
definitely
go meet a kid at a house, at his empty house.
Well, just wouldn't you be paranoid? Wouldn't even a normal person who, well, I guess they're not normal people.
I remember distinctly. I was in 6th grade or whatever, but I remember distinctly that the guy was. You could tell the guy was not all there. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
I could tell that because he was trying to fuck kids, but you had to kind of go a little deeper into it.
No, I'm saying besides just, I'm saying that he was, okay.
Cognitively.
Yes.
Sam was like, okay, but let's hear him out.
No.
He's stupid too.
No.
Lock him up.
Okay. You know what I mean. He was, they're all pedos. They're all, you know.
Hey, that goes without question.
What was his IQ though?
They're all fucked, but I'm saying he was
high IQ, 6 foot.
He was very,
4
he was also very simple is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
Yeah.
That's probably common. Wait, you're saying he was simple and that was the worst thing about him?
No.
That's what made it real.
Thank you, though, Brendon. No, I'm saying it was believable. I'm just saying it was believable that he just got busted twice.
Right. Oh,
because he was sort of.
Because you're saying like we should cut him some slack because they don't know what they're doing. Like they're kind of like their mental capacity's lowered.
No, that's not quite what I'm saying.
So like. Of course, no, it's believable. Like they're stupid guys. Like let it go. You're saying.
I heard most pedos.
They don't know what they're doing.
I heard most pedos work for the government now, catching other pedos. It's like hackers. Like once they flip a pedo,
yeah. Like if you're a really prolific pedo, you're in the interrogation room, and like they're like, we're sending you 25 to life. Then a guy comes in a suit. Who like,
is this guy?
You have
we
two
need
options.
him.
It sounds like this.
You want to play for our team,
Jerry?
How about playing for the good guys for once?
Right? Well, we got a deal for you. Either you go to prison for 25 years, you know what happens to guys like you in there, or you come work for us, an official NSA pedophile working in the Middle East.
How about you work for the good guys for a change, huh?
Doing pedophilia.
Look, we've seen your work.
But still doing pedophilia.
Look, we've seen your work. You're talented, but misguided.
Come work for us in Syria.
Many have called you the Snowden of pedophilia. You hit a little micro SD card of CP and a Rubik's Cube to get it out of headquarters.
Listen, Chimo.
Did Julian Assange use a Rubik's Cube?
No. Well, Edwards, I just remember.
Oh, sorry.
Do you remember the Edward Snowden trailer? Did I laugh about that with you guys, like when that came out?
The Joseph Gordon-Levitt one?
There was there's an Edward Snowden movie. And in the trailer, so funny because Joseph Gordon-Levitt made this choice to like do a voice that Snowden doesn't even sound like, and he's like, "I'm just hacking. I want to protect you."
That's cool.
And then there's a scene where I hope this is real, but it can't be. Where like to sneak data out of the NSA, he has like a magic shop Rubik's Cube with a little false panel, and he puts a micro SD card in it, and then he's like, "Just a normal Rubik's Cube. This doesn't go through the X-ray, right?"
He's playing with it through the X-ray.
That might have been in the movie.
That's the gambit.
I saw it in theaters, but I was in high school, so it was a while ago. Just quite a while ago. I don't remember the Rubik's Cube.
Did you see the Aaron Schwartz movie with Daniel Radcliffe where it's the same thing, but he hides it in like devil sticks?
Shocking event that took place last night.
This is so sick that like for us, like we just get Ben Shapiro
over at the Daily Wire.
on our algo because like we watch so much
launch.
Did
he add onto his eyebrows, dude? Did he get eyebrows?
They look like little caterpillars.
He's got a couple of caterpillars hanging
Did
out
he
of there.
beef him up or something?
Except for the fact that we were then hit at the very beginning. Of
that looks like a filter where it puts two Steve Harvey mustaches where your eyebrows are supposed to go.
Yeah, dude, he added on.
Your system is flooded with so much.
I love that he rocks
that it ends up overwhelming the servers and denying
the Keepa on
other
the
people
show.
who are trying to log in their service. So there were tens
It's a
of
black
thousands of people.
Keepa, so
it blends in with his hair.
Last night.
He's like a crypto Jew.
Dude, check this out. That's crazy. He's the opposite.
Yeah, I know.
Best I can tell.
Jack's Jewish.
Oh yeah, I have to say that, I guess.
Wait, check this out, dude.
When do I go back?
God, Edward Snowden.
Wait, listen to the voice he does.
Edward Snowden is probably such a pussy.
Listen.
To serve your country. You wanted to be special forces. Yes, sir.
Why do you want to join the CIA?
I'd like to help my country make a difference in the world.
What is that voice?
Time is 5 hours.
I'd love to.
It's been 40 minutes.
38 minutes. What should I do now?
Whatever you want.
The deputy director of the NSA offered me a new position.
Can you tell me?
Offer me.
It's like the last, not the last, but it's one of those the stupidest action movies where it's all like,
Terrorist in the
you
inner-
did it.
Oh,
in
Nick
40
Cage is in it?
minutes.
Holy shit.
You're making people very happy.
Thank you.
You ready for a little action?
You're hacking so hard, you're making everybody all happy.
Think of it as a Google.
You're making the government all super happy. Thanks, Mr. Snowden.
I'm done with the test.
Yeah, but which people?
It's supposed to take 14 hours.
Which people?
Oh wait, check this out, dude. This is cool.
My name's Edward.
Really tracking every cell phone in the world.
In the world.
Most Americans don't want freedom. They want security.
Except people, they don't even know they've made that bargain.
Are they watching us?
He's just fucking
Oh,
his
dude, I love
girlfriend and
this
looks
part.
down his laptop camera. That's insane.
He
shot.
looks down his laptop camera and sees the tubes that connect it to the NSA.
I just want to get this data.
Why does he copy
I
every
just want to
item
spend
one
the
at a
rest of my
time?
life in Russia.
Oh, Rubik's Cube.
I feel like I'm made to do this.
What if he tossed it and
Do
just...
it then. I don't know anybody else that can. This is everything I have. They're gonna figure out what I've done.
Did you access an unauthorized program?
The government knows that we have these documents now.
Well, that guy's a lot.
You're looking at a possible death sentence.
They're looking at a possible death sentence, JGL.
At it.
Watch yourself.
Hello.
We are running out.
Hello.
They're gonna come for me.
They're coming.
They're
Run.
gonna come for all of you too.
Run.
You guys need to get really into Bitcoin. Quick.
Run. Yeah. That's like another thing that just like turned out
Can
to
you
be
look up the
stupid.
price of Bitcoin right now? It's like shitting the bed.
Oh, wow. I hadn't checked it in a while.
Yeah.
That's actually crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I remember the days just a month or two ago where they're like, okay, if it goes down below 30K, that's when you know we're in trouble.
Some window jumpers.
18.
Yeah.
18, bro. Damn.
There's some
That is hog wild.
there's some Lamborghinis that are being,
left at the
Being
airport.
repossessed.
repossessed.
Some Lambos are getting left at the airport.
Is that the move?
Yeah,
To
because
leave it at the
You
airport?
just leave it and you should fly somewhere like to Belize.
Read
Oh,
my
sure.
porn, guys.
Sure,
Read my
yeah.
porn. I want you guys to read,
Let's
you
go
need
back
to
to
read
the
my porn
Myst
now.
soundtrack for that. Get that going.
Now you
Miss
guys give it your
Graves.
all, okay?
Miss Graves, written by Jamien Essex. Are you on Miss Graves, Sam?
Sure.
It's Mrs. Graves, but I'll let
I don't
it
know how to
slide.
read stuff like that. That sort of thing.
Yeah, why is that? They put an R in it and make Mrs.
Yeah, it should
There's
be Merce.
There's no damn R in there.
Misters.
Merce
Is it Misters?
Is it?
That's
Is
fucked
that
up.
why?
That's fucked up. I think that's what it is.
I don't want to be vulnerable.
Like Mister's wife.
I think Brendon's
What?
right, maybe.
Oh, like your Mister's wife,
because
Mr.
you,
So and So's
you
wife.
belong to him.
Belonging. You belonging to the man.
Women belong to their men.
Women belonging to men,
Women belong to men.
Okay.
dancing around,
Okay.
dancing on eggshells. My
Okay.
friend.
Jack, are you gonna read? Are you gonna bring us
Oh yeah.
in?
Do you
Why
want?
don't you cast it as well?
Okay, yeah. Sam, I'm gonna have you play Mrs. Graves,
Okay.
and Brendon was wondering if you could play David. Is that
Yeah, I'll play
is that
David.
in your range? Can you think you could pull that off? And then
Early 20s.
I guess I'll do.
Oh, Miss Graves is older. She's a mature woman.
Well, he had prompts for me, so this one I think was he wanted a MILF one. He wanted.
I like the idea that for
MILF
porn scripts, the prompt can be like MILF. Here's your prompt, MILF.
He said, yeah. The prompt was like a MILF gets fucked and she's horny.
You guys, I feel like I was worried I was gonna get food poisoning from the food I ate today, and I'm starting to feel like I got
Poison?
food poisoning.
From Del
awesome.
Taco.
Well, that'll make the rest of the
No,
day
I didn't
easy,
eat
too.
Del Taco.
You're not. Here's the thing.
I
You're
ate.
not.
Yeah, mind over matter, man.
I ate Moffat's pies, dude.
You're fine. Those are really good for you. You're fine.
Have you ever eaten a Moffat's pie?
Yeah, they're great. You're good. They're very.
I'm
settling
feeling
those.
weak.
Brendon loves Moffat's pies.
You haven't
You're
had
good.
one. You haven't
You're
had
good.
one. Have you?
This will
You're
make you
good.
feel better. Tell
You're
me,
fine.
tell me how you feel
All right.
at
If
at
I
the
need
end
to
of
leave
this.
to throw up, though, I'm just.
Why don't
I'm
we
gonna
just
have
get you a trash can or something?
Yeah,
Jack, do you want to go grab a waste bin?
you can just read porn and throw up on.
Just go grab that bucket of trash I pick up around the neighborhood. Pick that
It's
up.
okay.
Just bring it
All
in.
right, Jack. Bring us in.
Vomit.
Okay.
Diarrhea. Vomit.
I think. Okay.
Exterior, nice upper
smell
middle
of
class
vomit.
suburban home. Day. A young man, David, early 20s, stands on the stoop in front of a front door. This is written really well, too. He knocks nervously. A tall, beautiful, poised woman answers wearing
Show don't tell, dude.
nothing but a slip dress. It's his friend's mother, Mrs. Graves, early 40s. David tries to stifle his nervous energy.
Hi, Miss Graves. Is Ryan here? He said he would let me borrow a few tools. I'm trying to fix this broken sink back at my place.
Oh, that's so weird. You just missed him. I'm sure it's fine if you just went in the garage and got them. Come on in.
All right. Yeah, thank you.
It's like he's 12 years old.
No, he's in his early 20s. He's in his early 20s.
Yeah, what's going on here?
He's in his early 20s.
Yeah, no, I hear
He's a young man.
He enters. She closes the door behind him with a look reserved for more intimate encounters. Wow, geez, I was
Jesus,
really
Jack, this
laying it
is-
on.
What was wrong with you this time?
This is like
She was a
4 months.
beautiful, tall, poised, handsome, delectable, kind woman.
this is it's like 3 months into
Let's
COVID.
go, let's go, dude.
He begins to head to the garage.
I'm impressed. I didn't know you could fix things, David.
Yeah, I guess you can say that if it's broken, I can probably fix it, Miss Graves. Mrs. Graves. Sorry.
Well, maybe you could actually help me with something then. The dresser drawer in my room won't budge. Rebecca's fine, by the way.
Who is that?
Who is Rebecca?
I think that's your daughter that like he's
You
friends
think?
with.
You wrote it. You're like, that could
I love
be
it.
her daughter.
I love, yeah.
Rebecca
is fine, by the way.
I have
Okay.
no idea. Rebecca's room. Maybe she's a lesbian.
Oh, Rebecca's a third person. You said it was only 2 people, too.
Okay.
Oh shit! I'll play Rebecca.
David has just freed the
Wait.
stuck drawer, right? Okay.
Yeah, I fixed it.
Okay.
Now you're kicking the table, too. Why don't you fucking relax, Jack?
Rebecca's supposed. I
Let's
think
get-
Rebecca's just supposed to be Mrs. Graves.
Oh, you just went from Mrs. Graves to Rebecca?
Wait, oh, no.
But she
No.
says Rebecca's fine.
Yeah, maybe it's just her. Let's figure it out. I'll play Rebecca and we'll try to figure it out. David has just freed the stuck drawer.
Okay, David has just freed the stuck drawer.
Wow, you're pretty good with your hands.
Are they magical?
You're stealing my voice. What the fuck is... What is
Let me try. Let me take that again.
yeah.
Wow, you're pretty good with your hands. Are they magical? He laughs. She grabs one of his hands and slowly passes her fingers through his.
What are you doing, Miss?
What are you doing, Miss Graves?
Just relax, David. Call me Rebecca.
Why did she say Rebecca's fine? Why did, dude, he paid you for this? You know what's so
This
crazy
is not
about
the
this?
one he paid me for.
Here's what's so funny though is that up until now, every time I've heard this story, the story's gone like, yeah, he just never contacted me again, and I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't hit me up again. I guess.
I wrote it at 5:30 in the morning. I tried to do it as fast as I could. And this is
Okay, Rebecca, I should probably go get those tools.
They're not going anywhere.
Right. Well, you have a really nice house, by the way.
You think so? What else do you like?
I like your dress.
Thank you, David. I just got it. I'm not wearing anything under here.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
I shouldn't have said what you said.
Don't be sorry, David. I always thought you were
Sorry, David.
the cutest of Ryan's friends.
Wow. Thank you. Well, speaking of Ryan, I should probably get out of here.
He doesn't have to know anything. It can be our little secret.
I always did sort of like you.
David, that's so sweet. What do you like about me?
God, it's fucking interminable. You thought he'd read this and be like, this is really good.
Oh, here we go.
This makes me want to jack off.
I'd be blown away.
I wonder if he started beating to it and he's just like,
Your lips.
She takes his hand and kisses it, lightly sucking on his fingers.
what else?
Your body.
She moves his hands down her silk dress to her breasts. He feels her nipples hard through the thin fabric. She lets out a moan.
Do you want me, David?
He begins
to kiss her neck. She smiles.
She smiles.
He beams to kiss her neck. Very nice.
Kiss her neck. She smiles. I'll take that as a yes.
Lightly, with one hand on the chest, she ushers him back onto the bed. He acquiesces and lays back as she mounts him, and the two kiss.
Now let me fix something for you.
Brendon,
Okay.
can you read this?
Yeah, then we have
block?
sort of paragraph of action here. So let me just... With what seems like a single motion, she undoes his button and fly and fully receives his erect penis in her mouth. He pulls his head back at the feeling of her warm lips, her tongue. Let me take that sentence again. He pulls his head back at the feeling of her warm lips, comma, her tongue. He's in utter disbelief, as he has fantasized about this moment so many times before. She wears nothing beneath her silk dress, and she lowers herself slowly down on top of David, who's still fully dressed, as they move slowly together. Awkward at first, she takes David's hands and places them on her behind, rocking forward and back as they find rhythm. Then rising, he takes charge and picks her up and places her on top of the dresser he has just fixed, thrusting deeper into her as she screams in pleasure. The dresser begins to rattle, smacking the wall behind where it sits. One of the legs comes loose. David embraces her close as the two bring each other to the brink of orgasm, breathing heavily past each other's ears as they come. They relax, laying back on the bed, staring at the ceiling.
I think you'll have to come back and fix that dresser again.
The end. Wow.
Wow. No, wait. What?
All right.
Why was it all... Okay, whatever.
You guys have any notes for me?
Yeah, why...
I have some notes.
Why did it went full sex mode just at the end?
Yeah, the sex was
Like,
the
that
minority
was
of the porn.
Yeah, that was... I mean,
I know.
it was a weird...
You're right.
There was not
No foreplay
there was not
either.
enough buildup. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Not
that's
enough
what you
buildup.
said. That's it's probably it says something about me and sex. But we have another one
You
that
just fuck bad.
that I think is
That's what you think it says about you?
I'm just bad
Well,
at
I can
fucking.
talk for about 20 minutes and then just stick it in.
Come and then
And they go,
go.
I'm tired. Good night.
Yeah.
Okay. Should I be Annabelle?
You can switch
Who
it
are the
up
two
if you
characters?
want. This one he wanted something like quarantine related.
Nice.
What if I was like an NDA?
You didn't do a porn like in Wuhan
You're saying-
lab? I thought that would be
Did you
interesting.
say? I wondered if I signed an NDA.
I hope not.
Do you love Gantt charts? Here's
Well,
how easily you can build one.
Fuck it. He didn't buy these ones.
He bought this one.
Oh shit.
Okay, this one's called. We won't say what it's called. That way we'll get away with it. All right, exterior.
Yeah, that'll make the difference.
Okay, so Brendon, you're gonna be Annabelle this time,
Okay.
and Sam, you're gonna be Jason. Okay, exterior house day.
What was the prompt on this one? Oh, just COVID.
Just like-
but you went MILF.
Quarantine.
You elected to go MILF.
I think he wanted again quarantine and milk.
Quarantine milk.
stuff. A delivery man, Jason, early 20s, stands outside a nice home with a package under his arm. Now, honestly, for this one, it's pretty unique. I kind of fled the normal tropes, and I kind of created something.
We never really figured why did she say Rebecca's fine?
She was Rebecca. That's the
But
thing.
why did she say right? She was Rebecca. So why did
she
she
was
say
having a bit of a slip of reality?
right? She's such a MILF that she's senile. You know when you
She's
get a hold of a
so-
MILF that's demented?
She's so hot that
That's the hottest type of MILF is just one that's demented.
exterior house day. Delivery man Jason, early 20s, stands outside a nice home with a package under his arm. He's wearing a mask.
What was the thing you fled?
Tropes.
Nice.
He rings the bell. A woman answers, Annabelle, early 30s. Dressed in a spandex skirt and a tank top, she uses a bandana as a mask. Before she can say anything, her oven timer goes off, ringing in the background.
Oh gosh. Why don't you come in and set that package down in the foyer? I've been baking all day.
We see that her apron, that I forgot to mention, is covered in flour and dough.
Okay, miss, but I really have to get on with my route. These packages don't deliver themselves.
Oh, all right. But you can stay for a second at least. And try these cookies I made from scratch.
He looks at his watch.
I suppose a cookie wouldn't hurt anybody. Are they chocolate chip?
Only the best for the delivery man. But they're too hot right now. I don't them to burn your mouth.
Well,
Just like a non sequitur. She's
well,
like, she
it gets
just
better.
doesn't address what he says.
It gets better. Well, I can handle the heat.
She gives him a wry smile. He begins to realize how what he said could have been taken for innuendo. He fingers his wedding ring
How often
nervously.
do you think the word rye gets used in porn strips? It's probably one of the first usages.
I don't know.
I was trying to break out,
It
man.
must be pretty scary going door to door in a pandemic.
Well, yeah. I'm careful, but I suppose it's a little nerve-wracking.
Oh, you poor thing. I've just been here all alone. I feel like I'm going out of my mind.
Oh, yeah? Well, you look great to me.
He corrects himself.
You seem all right to me, I mean.
You seem all right to me.
Oh, well. Oh, it's you.
Oh, thank you. I try to keep up appearances for the beautiful men that come knocking on my door.
Right, well, those men would be lucky to come knock here.
They are. I'm staring at a lucky man right now.
I'm sorry?
Don't be. All that running around every day alone. The quarantine must be stressed.
The two are standing opposite each other, a kitchen island between them. She moves closer.
Yeah. Yeah, a bit. I mean, my wife is the one who's stressed. We keep getting into arguments.
Oh no, that's terrible. Oh, I think the cookies are ready. Here.
She grabs a cookie and walks towards him. Stopping inches from him, she breaks the cookie in half and puts one side in her mouth. Sucking her finger, she pulls it back out.
This half's for you.
He smiles, then backs up.
You're nice. I really shouldn't, though. I'm on the job and...
He points to the ring.
Hush. You work so hard. You need to relax. Besides, I won't argue with you.
Okay, Jack. She takes...
It's like two people talking they're just facing into space, and they're each having a half of a different conversation.
It's a void area. She takes the cookie from him and sets it down, kissing his hand. Then she sucks on his ring finger, bringing it... Now, I like this. I'm pretty proud of this.
She sucks on his ring.
She sucks on his ring finger, bringing it into her mouth. She pulls it out and smiles. In between her teeth is his wedding ring. She places it on the counter.
I really shouldn't.
Shh. Let me take care of you.
She grabs the throbbing bulge, visible in the shorts of his tight uniform.
Do you want me to take care of this?
Yes.
It's like it's happening to Sam in real life.
I do.
Yes. Yes, I do.
It's called acting. Brendon.
She unbuttons his shorts and reveals his erect penis. She looks up at him, smiling, gently licking the underside of his sex. And then, as she gets to the head, slowly receives him in her mouth.
Oh my god, that feels so good.
She pulls back and begins to move her hand up and down over his cock.
Fuck. Fuck, that feels good.
You like that, baby?
She stands up and they begin to kiss.
What does it have, like 16 more pages?
She's
There's so much left. What the fuck?
Yeah, man. This one's got a little more build
He
up.
took the note well, I guess, on the
Yeah.
first. He's like, okay, more porn.
She stands up and they begin to kiss.
Did you
She
beat
still
to this?
Strokes
Jack?
him slowly.
Did you beat to
No,
this
no,
once?
I didn't find it very...
You beat to your own
You
work?
didn't like this?
You never beat to your own work?
I do sometimes.
Oh, you
but
do,
not
but not
this.
this
This was
one.
bad.
Okay.
She stands up and they begin to kiss. She still strokes him slowly.
Feel me. I'm so wet. I'm so wet.
Captain. He places a hand on her panties beneath her skirt. They're soaked.
Ew.
What? You afraid you don't like women?
Oh my god! I knew that was fucking
Here
coming
we
when I
go,
said
Brendon.
Yeah.
Brendon, fucking. Here we go.
Can't say panties without Brendon getting all twisted up.
You're so beautiful.
Take it from the top. He places a hand on her panties beneath her skirt. They're soaked.
You're so beautiful.
Do you want this wet little pussy?
I want it so bad.
Fucking take it then. Take this little pussy.
Okay.
He spins her around. She braces herself on the counter. He pulls down her skirt while getting down on his knees. He begins to run his tongue along her outer lips, then pushes forward inside her. She lets a deep moan and arches back.
Fuck me harder.
He stands up and with his erect penis enters her core. They both moan.
Oh, she's dead.
Weird.
She's being killed.
They both moan together in deep pleasure. He begins to thrust harder.
Oh my fucking god. You feel so fucking good inside me, David.
The pace of their motions quicken. He pushes her tank top up around her collarbone, revealing her breasts.
Oh.
He grips them as he pushes deeper within.
Oh, very good. Fuck me. Jesus Christ. You're gonna make me come. You're gonna make me come, David.
You want me harder?
Yes, harder. Fuck me, oh my god.
He quickens his movement, thrusting harder. Her arms slip and she knocks over the tray of cookies on the counter, along with David's wedding ring. They rattle on the hard floor. She screams with joy as her body vibrates over his.
You have such a perfect little fucking pussy.
Jesus Christ. How much more of this? Don't worry, folks. We're on the last page. Oh my god. You fucking own this, pussy? Your cock feels so good.
Take this fucking cock.
You're gonna fucking come.
I don't want to stop fucking you.
Oh, I love your fucking cock. Fucking take me, David. He slaps her ass as she lets out a moan.
You're all mine.
Fucking come inside me, David, please.
Is that what you want, baby?
I want to feel your warm fucking cum dripping out of me. Gross, dude. Annabelle's a freak. She's nasty. Annabelle's nasty, dude.
The two begin to sweat. David takes her arms as he thrusts deep inside her.
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna come.
Do it. Baby?
He pulls her back and while still inside her, comes while kissing her back.
Oh, baby. That feels so fucking good. God, this one's a real slog. Now I realize I like the fuck paragraph format better.
There's one more.
Really saved me some
She
fucking
turns
time.
around and sucks his cock. He looks over. There's one cookie left on the counter. He picks it up. He picks it up as he puts the other hand on the back of her head. He eats the cookie while she gently receives his cock in her mouth.
We end on that. Then fade to black on that.
Fade to black on that.
And can he go when it's fading black? Can he go? Can he eat the cookie? I'm picturing a shot that goes down kind of like to his knees. You see her from the back. She's blowing him, and he eats the cookie and he goes, and then it fades to black.
That's a good punch up. Yeah, I would take
I think
that.
I could see.
I could
see why this is the one that was
I
bought.
could see why you don't have like a career in like
in it
in doing porn scripts.
I don't see why. I think I think they're pretty good. I'm proud of myself.
I think
what I did.
I think for all its flaws, I know you could improve. You could get even better.
Thank
it's a
you.
start. I'm not going to cut you down completely.
Thanks for saying.
I think it's a start. I think it's a start.
I think it's a real.
It was a rough time. It was a rough time.
Hey,
in
it's
all
a
our
real
lives.
start.
There can't be that many people that want to do that. So you've got that going for you.
I also have some other sort of like erotic tales that aren't mine, but they're a friend of mine's that he wrote. So we can check that out.
Oh yeah,
later.
maybe we can
Someone we know.
read erotica you wrote for a couple more hours. Just kind of.
It's kind of that's the
That's
beginning of
the
the
show
pod.
now.
No, it's not. I didn't write it.
Well, we're at 54 minutes on this one.
Cool.
All right, we can call it. We can call it.
Do you
a
want
day.
to call it on the porn? Didn't you have something you wanted to watch?
Didn't you want to kiss me?
I say we call it here.
Yeah,
What are some-
We just get rolling on the next one.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I didn't
that
say
sounds good to me.
I think
Right.
that's honestly
Sounds cool.